though? It's your boy Boosa. Back like I never left. I know it's been a minute. Ain't uploaded nothing in commentary wise in a long time. But as you can see, I've been on this next gen shit and playing my favorite game, Killer Instinct. Been waiting on them to re-release this game since I was a youngin'. I'm playing KI Gold on my Nintendo 64 with my cousins. The first Killer Instinct on Super Nintendo. I didn't think they was ever gonna release it again, after they used to tease about it so much on other games that Rare used to come out with. They finally did it, so I had to get it. Playing with my main character, Jago, Shadow Jago. What this is about is how arrogant people can be in these fighting games. Like, they made just to have fun, but you got people who start off being assholes. Like this guy I'm playing right now. Before anybody even threw a punch, you can see he's taunting right at the beginning of the fucking round. And you see I'm commencing to whooping his ass. But I just don't get it. Like, just have fun, dude. And this is exhibition. This isn't like ranked or anything. So I don't know, man. You run into these guys, once every now and again. But most of the time, you run into a lot of cool people who, they usually talk more. I'm used to like Gears of War, where pretty much everybody's an asshole because everybody think they the best ones in the game or whatever. So used to shit talking like that. I guess it's just something with violent games in general, just make people act a certain way. I guess turn them into internet thugs or whatever. But this match is fun. I'm learning a lot about character. I think so far Saberwolf is the most button mashingest character that they have in the roster thus far. Jago is the most, I would say he's the most solid, but for a person who's new at the game, just trying to learn, I would probably recommend them start with somebody with like Saberwolf. There you go, taunting again. He's trying to use whoever he can to get a dub right now. But I'm learning a lot with Jago. It's a lot of different manuals you can do with him, a lot of different mix-ups you can do. But the timing with him is critical. Timing is very critical. I tend to drop combos a lot trying to do, different things, but may lose some games because of it, but it's part of, learning. And I like playing, higher ranks because I tend to get a lot of new techniques from them, watching things that they do. Some of the best players I've seen out right now that I like to watch are Maximilian. A lot of people probably know who he is if you're in the Killer Instinct community, or Street Fighter gaming period. He's pretty big. And Acid Glow mains Jago as well. And I learned a lot of techniques from watching his videos. The hardest character I have that I go against is Spinal. Spinal gives me the most trouble because his low jab has like high priority over everything. It seems like he can just poke you out of any move you're trying to do. On wake up, if you try anything crazy on wake up, he can just teleport to the other side. You can't wake up with Shadow, he just teleport away. And he does, if he can hit you with those skulls, you can take, drain your Shadow meter, but you don't really worry about too much because you gain Shadow meter pretty consistently. You gain a lot. So I don't really worry about that too much, but he can drain your instinct too if he hits you with the Shadow Skull. But I lose the most when I play good Spinal fighters because I don't know what it is. I guess I have to learn his moves and see what his mediums and his hards look like, so I know when to break them. Look at this guy just taunting his ass off. Happy he got one. I think he's feeling good with Spinal and he picks him again. Yeah, he picks him again. So we'll see what happens this round. But I play rank every now and again. I would say rank. I run into most of my laggiest matches and people quitting out more in rank than I do in exhibition. So that's why you'll see a lot of my uploads are from exhibition. I get tired of waiting to find a match, and then when it finally does, the person is either laggy or they drop out once they lose their first bar of health or they're about to lose. I guess they don't care about the new jail system that they have in place, where if you quit too much, they put you in this in this jail system where basically you can only play other players who do quit out a lot. I guess an X number amount of times until that clears your name or whatever. Right there, right after a shadow move is usually where people try to break it on the first frame. So I would say it's about 60% chance that you can go ahead and go for a counter breaker right then and you'll get it. Better players are more patient. So I notice when I play higher ranks, they'll let the shadow move go all the way through to see if you're going to do an auto double or a manual. The roster right now is pretty short. They got Jago, Shadow Jago. They both had the same move set. Orchid, Spinal, Saberwolf, Glacius, Sadira. I hate Sadira. I'm really learning how to beat her though. I don't really like her. And they have Thunder. Next on the roster to come out this month is Fulgore. I'm really excited for him. Really curious. They say he's going to play like a zoner. So I wonder how that's going to work. So apparently he's going to have projectiles, of course, if he's going to be a zone character. But I'm hoping they bring his teleport back and he still has the same kind of feel that he did in Killer Instinct 2. He was one of my favorite characters. Him and Jago, who I played with the most. Except for Killer Instinct 1, I think I played with Orchid the most. Right now, Jago is my main. I'm really trying to learn him thoroughly. And once I feel confident enough with him, I'll move to learning another character. I think the next one I'll probably pick up might be Glacius. Because from what I hear, you see a lot more of those in the higher ranks. But from like rank 1 through 30, I think you see a lot more Jagos. I think that's the only thing that this game is lacking right now is content. But of course, Microsoft pretty much rushed Double Helix to go ahead and put this game out because they wanted it to be a launch title. I'd rather just waited until they had more of a solid game. I mean, the game is fine right now. The multiplayer is fine. I don't have any complaints about it really. But I was really looking forward to the campaign, to seeing, you know, the story of what happened with Ultra Tech, what happened with Jago, how did Shadow Jago come about. And want to know if they're going to have a new boss or if they're going to bring back, you know, like Idol from Killer Instinct 1 or Gargus from Killer Instinct 2. It would be nice if they bring both of them back and then they have like their own boss for this title. But that might be a little bit too much, too many sub-bosses. But that's it. Hope you enjoy the gameplay. Watching me kick this asshole's ass. I think next he picks Glacius. And I think he got mad here when I hit him with the double ultra and taunted him back. Like, why are you getting upset? You've been taunting me since you've been on the sticks. But right when I go into the ultra at the end, I end it as soon as I started. And he tries to rage quit, but he thinks, you know, he's not going to let me get the win. But I already got the ultra. As soon as the ultra starts, they kick off and give you the win for it. But till next time, I might put some more gears on here. I don't know. I have my 360 in my room now, and I got my Xbox One out in my living room where I usually used to play and record my games. I don't have my PVR hooked up in my room, but I might